Oh, what's up everybody? So today is day 19 of like this continuation towards Southerns and then Nationals at the end of the year. This is day 3 of our block, so it's our first variation day for squat. The idea this block is that we're going to go after pause squats. Last block was high bar, and it gave me some good like understanding of foot positioning and playing around with like more of a mid-bar position, but I feel like I couldn't quite get mid-bar to work for me. The foot pressure felt great, but the bar still moved. So I'm kind of back to low bar this block, carrying over what I've learned from that mid-bar. And today we've got triples at 6 on pause squats. So I think for like my variation work, I'm going to try and keep it at a 6 rather than like a 7. We'll see. The idea behind that is just I want to give my body a bit more of a chance to recover, given we're pushing heavy weight this block. But yeah, in terms of like the actual block format, we've got a triple at 6 and then 3 back down triples at a 5% drop. So that should be quite nice. The first comp bench single of this block, which I think is supposed to be like 237 and a half. Yeah, 237 and a half. So it's just 5 kilo jumps each week for bench rather than 2.5. So we start at 237 and a half, we go 242 and a half, 247 and a half, and then the big old 252 and a half at the end of this block. And then, yeah, it's kind of just a bit of a casual one after that. We've got single arm pull downs, dumbbell bench, and tricep push downs, which I might change to overhead. I did a bit of overhead work recently, and my long head tricep, which is like the part of my tricep that's really lacking, felt really strong and really nicely targeted by that. So I think I'm going to change it for that. As always, I've got the sweet treat, the Pocket Panny C, and yeah, I'm looking forward to today's session. Pause squats, any kind of variational squat, to be fair, that incorporates longer time under tension, I'm never a fan of, but I think it's a necessity for my squats given how poor they can be. So it's going to force me to be a better squatter, hopefully. I'm kind of like running out of ideas with my squat, besides just somehow putting more muscle mass on, technique-wise, and I'm running out of ideas. Maybe I should just become a white Jesus Oliviers, put on 60 kilos of body weight, then my squat will go up. I mean, I'd hope it'd go up. Imagine if you put on 60 kilos of body weight and your squat didn't go up. I'd be straight up depressing. But yeah, that's the Pocket Panny C done. So that's the sweet treat done. I've taken my pre as well. My pre, as many of you know, is usually just cranberry juice, just for the natural antioxidants in it, which are really nice. I do now think I'm going to start mixing orange juice with it, just because of the potassium. I think it's just going to, you know, every advantage I can get, I'm going to try and take advantage. So besides that, I think that covers everything for this session. I bought my headphones this time, thank the Lord. Although, shout out to the main man Simon, who lent me his headphones last session for the deadlift. Big shout out to him. But yeah, I'll see you inside. Catch. squats is to not focus on where my feet are or what my knees do, just simply set up, feel natural and squat. I think I've been over-analysing a lot, so I'm just going to go to whatever feels most natural. Slow as hell, but not difficult and very stable, so good, I guess. Alright, back offs. Jesus Christ, this is shit. Yeah, if I do low bar, I just gotta fucking Enaharo it. You know, I can't seem to get my back tension at all. I cannot get low bar. So I just gotta stuff my wrists underneath my back, take as wide a stance as I can get and just like arch my back, throw everything out my ass, because the second I try and sit forward, the second I try and incorporate anterior quads, my legs are too long, so I just go over my ass onto my toes. I do not like squats. Squats do not like me. Demoralizing as shit is what this is, but I think it's a case of fuck it, I'll just have to bench more. that rack's gonna kill someone.
I was gonna say, that's fucking bad, isn't it? Yeah.
So that moved her right. I was just talking to Paul there, who is the other half of the Viking. That man's got all the beard and I've got all the hair. This rack is, I think, either splayed or it's just too wide, to the point where, like you probably saw as I was coming up off the press, the pins, even like I pull the pins halfway in from where they're supposed to be, just to try and get them clear, because they literally touch the plates if you have them all the way in. And for a less experienced bencher, for someone going for a PR, like that could just end him. You know, someone who isn't as stable as I am, you hit that pin, that left arm goes out, you could absolutely rip your shoulder out. It could fall down, smash your femur. Like, it's not great. And I keep forgetting people talk about, like, do not bench on this bench. But yeah, it's seriously bad. But that being said, the bench went well. You know, 237.5 at like a 7. Even with fighting the pins, like, it didn't add anything, because the second I get to here, like, you could add 400 kilos and I am just going to press through it. Basically, if it comes off my chest, the bench is going up. So it's a nice feeling to have. But we've got singlet 7, and then I think we're gonna do like 3 back off of quads at 6. So let me have a look at what that looks like. So this was 237.5, and then we're gonna do like a quad back off at 6. 210 for a quad back off. So it's all really easy weight from now on. So I'll see you for that. So I had to do a stage change since that bench is so shit and has nearly killed me twice in one session. Genuinely worrying. So that is 2 singles and 2 triples rather than 3 quads. But given all the fuckery that has occurred today, I really don't care that I didn't hit 3x4. And I will never bench on that rack ever again. So we move. We've got accessories now. Looking forward to those, to be fair. that is day 19 done. It went all right. Squats, yeah, squats are squats. Still not getting a hold of it. I feel like there is something really fundamental and key that I'm missing with squats, because surely it can't just be the fact that I have stupidly long femurs. Surely, like, squats are not just that easy for everyone else because they don't have stupidly long femurs. Because you look at people like David Williamson and it's like, do I have to squat like that and a harrow? Because otherwise I'm basically squatting like Sir Dave with my hips like 8 postcodes behind me. Who knows? But bench moves alright, top single moves alright. Yeah, nothing really to add to that. Accessories were good fun. Doing over the head tricep extensions are much better than other tricep variations, I'll give it to that. But that's day 19. Time to go home and shower. And then I'll see you for day 20, which is going to be a conventional day. See how that feels. Catch.